The lockdown is lifted, which I'm sure will not come back to bite us in the ass in any way whatsoever. Nothing bad will ever come of it. It's fine. I have access to this room now. Has a file in it. Book club. Unless you, reviewed by Captain Lopez. These days, most young adult novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless you manage to do both. The story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to the virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future. And along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for young adult. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. Wonder if these book club things are any kind of foreshadowing. Just a second, I gotta blast this out into my tank. Go. I love how those boxes open. Satisfying. All right, I guess we're going back to executive. Because Jesse wants to talk to Emily. Let's see how this conversation goes.
Jesse, you made it, and you lifted the internal lockdown. Let's
Sure
talk,
did.
Emily. Yes, of course. Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. He covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Clearance level 3.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And
Not
when
even a
time
sex joke,
comes,
right?
I will come calling.
Still don't think I trust that janitor. Maintenance, major targets. $20. Shit.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Damn right I can. More health.
Bullshit.
Back to the energy converters. Apparently there's something going on here. For mods with unique names. Okay, that's good to know. It is a sex joke. What does it say? That was the thermostat 67. Some good information. Exactly. Ah, shit. I didn't know that other one was up there. Fuck. I was at 30 out of 50 too. Yep. The AI is actually not half bad. Unless it spawned there, and in that case, fuck you, you cheap ass game. Did that completely fail that? Fuck, it did. Alright, so if you lose one of those timed ones, it's just gone. Go check out this training course. Or there's a clearance level 3 door off of this executive room. I don't know if it's where I'm meant to go right now.
I heard the Hiss attack the power plant. Brings up a lot of questions.
It was over here. What? Oh, anything about a jukebox? Apparently there's nothing to do with it or about it just yet. It's off of maintenance. Box contains all the DMCA. Oh god. Throw it in the furnace. Ah, my eye. The loading times are a little bit of an issue, but not... Not anything terrible. Will there be weirdness? Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so it is actively denied. Okay. There's the field training course. I just have to figure out how to get in. That field was red, which means I can't just yeet things through it to break it down. Kaboom! What did that sign say? Atlas Chamber. Tennyson report warning. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did it's going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? Tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. Almost like messing with shit like this can cause problems. Ow. Clearance 4. This isn't concerning at all. Road. Oh great, that's death. Well, this is a place, and now I'm going to leave it. Yeah? I'm sure that won't be important at any point in the future. That goes to the power plant. Can I? Oh. That's how you get in there. Field training actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint regarding the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality I did not agree on. The fact they were planning to use material from what I thought was rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. Want use of the Ranger Field Training Course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Pixels go back to Roblox. Yeah! That'll show them.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training Course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
All right.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
I went to the wrong door.
Seconds remaining.
I'm gonna run out of time.
5 seconds remaining.
Yep. Okay.
Again, Ranger.
Shit!
All right, I was close.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining.
Come on, damn it.
30 seconds remaining.
Ah, for fuck's sake. Damn.
Try again, Ranger.
These voiceover lines hidden no energy. We just get new lines. Oh, what if we wrote an in-game reason? Yeah?
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
Well, that's how I get to the safe.
It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
About an explosion. Give power. Okay, how do you shield? Left bumper. You can combine it with the dash. This is where we learn if it's a 360 shield. It is. That is extremely useful.
Time to have a shield.
Hey, 5. Plastic tree procedures. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. A Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken with a range of redacted feet, always in a tone below redacted hertz. This verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it's copying. The item was taken from the Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various stages of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. Yeah, the most wonderful time of the year indeed. Guardhouse brand home safe, weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings, currently bound by Redacted. Discovered in the basement of a home in Redacted, Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from seam around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken of the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. That's nice. I missed the one with the shield. They're so secure, you can't even store your valuables in it. Yeah? Yeah, that's the training course handled. And again, that was definitely worth it for that ability. This is a fucking gigantic bathroom. What the shit? Any files in here? No files. Yeah, for real. And then there's the tiny one. All right, this just leads back here. I need to turn that in. And then head to the research sector. So we shall do these things. Somewhere around here there's a control point. No. Okay, fine. Oh shit. Really hate those floaty little explodey bastards. All right. Wait. Okay, yeah, the game's doing that thing again. Okay, no, it didn't. I thought it changed the layout of this area. I wanted... Did Arish have anything new to say once I...
Crew feels a lot safer when you're around.
No, he doesn't.
I should be going.
Right. You gotta lock down the lift.
Yep, totally didn't already lift the lockdown or anything. 5 ability points. Oh. Well, we're gonna start building down this here tree. We're just gonna keep expanding launch damage because I really like using launch on things. I went back into the tank again. And I can construct spin now. But I think I'm gonna upgrade the grip first. That second mod slot. That in. I can only have 3 active at any given time. Okay. Equip the second mod. Let's see. I've got 36% damage after kills, so I don't want to do that. Ammo refund, that's only a chance. Only plus 5%. Generic damage boost of 15%. No, I think I'm gonna go with the 45% against armor. Grenades for the Arcal, yeah? I'm gonna have to definitely get that upgrade at some point. But yeah, I'm gonna do the damage against enemy armor. Make them less of a problem. Energy recovery. Yeah, increase the energy recovery. I don't think I need both of them for that, though. Increase health recovery. Oh yeah, that comes back up nicely. All right, fast travel. I'll go back to... I need to kill things in executive, so let's go back to the mailroom and see if things spawn in there. That seems like a good idea. I think I needed to kill things with headshots. Gotta check what they were again. This ranger's using shatter. That'd be fantastically easy if, you know, enemies were spawning in the executive sector. I hear a shimmer. Sounds like it's coming from upstairs. I guess it's nothing. There was a room I couldn't go in over here. Shield help with that? Nope. Oh, so I still don't know how to get in there. There's something I'm missing. Dead end. Alright, no, nothing I can do here. Well, dead letters. Any enemies here? Major targets in maintenance. It's an energy converters again. Okay. So they'll vanish if you die trying them, but they will respawn. That's good to know. The loading times are a little painful. I feel so damn hungry today. I might cut short at some point. Maybe like the 3-hour mark so I can get something to eat and then come back. Corner, please. How dare you heal? Who told you you could do that? And it's continuous healing. Fuck. I think I actually got it there, though. Which would be kind of hilarious. Okay, you can only have 2 weapon forms equipped at a time. And that enemy was continuously regenning health. It wasn't like a periodical thing. See, if I killed it, I should have a file, and I didn't. So I didn't get it. Oh well. You know, I don't have time for kill y'all again. Who's gonna yeet the fuck on out of here? Go back to Central Executive so I can get to the sector elevator easier. I say easier. Loading time. This invasion is the imminent threat, is not the only danger. Okay. Well, that's concerning. The greatest punishment, loading. Yeah, right? And it's the research sector I want to go to. Nice. One across the street is fucking working on their lawn. It is currently 38 degrees outside. And I can hear them doing lawn work. Fucking weird. I love how they do those area titles.
Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries. Authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Yeah, these videos are a really nice touch. Did you see? I think you missed the one
Research sector,
earlier.
Huh? Home of the Bureau's mad scientists.
With the... There was one I found earlier that was not of Dr. Darling. I think you got here after that one, didn't you? I'll replay that. You should have the opportunity to enjoy this as well.
Drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
There you go. I thought you'd enjoy that as much as I did. Which is to say, be equal parts intrigued and disturbed. You're welcome. Oh, get down here, you little shit. Rude. Snipers. Oh boy. Plant complaint. Hey, so I was wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe you could just switch it up a bit? Getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. Hi. Rude. The railing just cucked me. Now, let's see what's upstairs first. We'll deal with them in a minute. I must explore. Good exploration. I'm glad I did it. Hi, guys. Dimensional research. I'm sure this is fine. Rocket! It's another one of these hallways. This one actually goes somewhere.
Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
I think this would be an important, important call.
I'm averse to using objects of power.
I'm not.
I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the Binder, and those the Binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
You know, I don't think I want to mess around in here yet. Astral plane counter essay. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to an entity or group of entities we have little information on or little that I'm allowed to access. In his written reports, he states there is a clear link between these objects of power, the Redacted, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very Redacted of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the Redacted, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with the Redacted? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the Redacted is a natural fact and not something more redacted?
Regarding HRAs, what are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hadron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not modern devices.
I am too, or, I would have shot myself in the head.
Movements, or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified knot water might pour in and...
He is very haggard.
You'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be, quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. We're making more.
Resonance theory.
Avoid fatal injury.
Yeah. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? What could a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to a redacted I've called redacted. The redacted emits a force that is far beyond the forces we've previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder, is resonance the key element in all altered phenomena? AWEs, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common redacted that we've yet to discover? We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Budget request. I suspect my colleague Dr. Harrington has already contacted you and asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel, all fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Yours in admiration, Dr. Abraham Lewis. The bribery. Everything just fell off the walls. Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle, determined by Jungian archetypes in the collective subconscious, would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an AWE occurred in its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the redacted in the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. 1 second. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders were seeded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Oh, nothing inappropriate. I'm in a box. Let me out. You know, I was kind of expecting that to do something weird. I used to love these things. Newton's cradles. I need to get one. They're back. They're coming to get me. Downey's office, dimensional research, parapsychology. Shelter. Astral blip. Call summary. Possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. Event is notably similar to AWE redacted, in which the event is believed to be caused by redacted. As a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent redacted. This sniper. What say you about the Hiss sniper? Snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. Hiss snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and the Hiss snipers are well aware of how to use it. That was certainly a sound. Song questionnaire. Answer questions within 2 minutes of listening. Did the song elicit any particular memories? If so, elaborate. Did you at any point feel a strong emotion? If so, what emotion? Did a clear image of a weapon appear at your mind during the song? If so, elaborate. Write a detailed description of your current surroundings as you see them. Have you ever heard the murmur of voices when no one is present? If so, what do they say? Do you hear them now? Please select from one of each of the following pairs, 1 or 2, A or B, day or night, apple or orange, burn out or fade away. I mean, the Kurgan told me it's better to burn out than fade away. Oh god, no. Poets of the Fall? Fuck. I love Poets of the Fall, but I can't listen to that. It'll be bad. I'll have to listen to that off stream because I'm not sure I'm familiar with that song by them. This is probably bad stuff. Probably can't go in here. No. I can't make out what they're saying. They're definitely saying something recognizable. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests in the oldest house by Redacted, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau, but we must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought Blackrock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it's been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. In the box. Was there anything I didn't explore up there? I'm guessing eventually this elevator will take me back up. The mold is taking over the bathroom. Unfortunate. Also, why is the elevator, you know, I'm not gonna ask. Computer monitor. Somebody done fucked up down here. Somebody fucked up bad. Clearance level 4. Okay, I can't do anything in here. Means this, not that, this probably powers the elevator. Think of it this way, Vic. At least it's not a loading screen. Wonder if the elevator fucking crushes you if you stand under it. I don't feel like finding out. I'm guessing it probably does. Alright, so I think I actually do have to go through the Black Maze. File over here. Black Rock Analysis. Hi Carla, does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 black rock samples you sent, the prism or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla, handy mnemonic device, right? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it sometime over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the best, Hubert. There's also this. Oh, you're probably dead. Yeah, he probably is. Game crashed. Yep. I'm going to take that as a sign that the universe is telling me to get something to eat. Because I'm really fucking hungry out. And it's early, too. So I'm going to get some food. I'll be back a little bit later tonight. We'll either do some more of this, or I'm going to tank some dungeon runs. Don't know yet. Or maybe I'll do something else. I don't know. We'll figure it out when I come back. Sorry to cut it off like this, but, you know, the game has chosen to send a message. I honestly thought my PC was crashing again, but at least it was just the game. Yep. Thank you, Grim, for hanging out. Thanks, everybody, for coming by. Let me see.